Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Rumunutsronyana Motswana. You get me? Happy New Year, guys. It's a new year, new goals, everything. So like today I'm going to be telling you about how I started my business at the age of 16. So stick around and hear what's up. What happened is growing up, I've always wanted to have a lot of money. I wanted to have a business. I've just always been so obsessed with being independent and being my own person and everything. So I always told my mother, like, Mama, now I want to have a business. I don't know what business, but all I know is that I want to be a business owner and ASAP because I want to retire at the age of 29. You see, so okay, fine, it happens. My mom Lene has the same sentiments that she doesn't believe in having only one source of income. So she's like she's always a person she's always looking for ways in which she can maybe start her own business or sell things just to have another source of income. So it happens one day she brings balloons home. She sells me the idea that there's a new thing in the market. It's called personalized balloons. It hasn't reached Rustenburg. I live in Rustenburg, right? So it hasn't reached Rustenburg yet. It's still in Durban, Joburg, but then we have the resources this side. It's just that people do not know it yet. So she sells me the idea and I'm actually sold because I'm like, this is actually fun. It's nice. It's something that I wouldn't mind doing for the rest of my life. It's nice. I enjoyed making personalized balloons, gift packages, delivering and everything. So I'm like, this is nice. So it started off as my mother's business and then I took it. Yeah, I hijacked Mama's business. She didn't have a name. She was just telling colleagues, friends, family and everyone who were like personalized balloons and stuff like that. So I took it, I gave it a name. I took it on her birthday. On the 5th of January was my very, very, very first order. On the 5th of January 2020. 5th of November 2020 was my first order. I'll post a picture here. It was so nice. And then as time went on, I advertised the order because it was the only order that I had done on my own without anybody's help or everything like that. So I was promoting it on Facebook, under my Facebook. So I just felt like, no, I have to give my business a name because when I'm chilling with my siblings, they were always asking what's your business's name? And I'm like, no, I don't know. But then it came with the fact that I've always had this nickname. It's not everybody who calls me that, but Rizi. So I was like, Rizi Balloons. Come on, I'm Rizi and I deal with balloons. So it would make sense for Rizi Balloons. And that's how Rizi Balloons was formed. And I created an Instagram page. I created a Facebook page. WhatsApp. I was still using my numbers. I made a poster and I sent it to my contacts and asked them to post it on their statuses, and word of mouth, people started coming in for orders. And then as the business grew, I realized I can't keep on using my phone numbers. But then I waited it out. I was like, okay, fine, I want to use WhatsApp business and I can't use my phone numbers on WhatsApp business and I don't want to change my phone numbers. So the best thing to do is just get a phone for my business. So I kept on pushing, making money and everything. There were a lot of hiccups, fine, yeah, but we pushed through, man. I was like, and there was this other girl that I used to talk to, like things are happening, and she was like, don't worry, man. She was already a business owner, so it was like, and she had been in the game longer than I had been, so she was like sort of like a mentor or someone to, I don't know, calm me down. Yeah, from those hiccups you grow as a person and stuff like that. So I feel like I had the perfect support structure and everything. So I pushed. I was so happy and so honored, and wow, to see that my friends were supporting me. It's not everybody who starts a business and gets support from their friends, so I was very humbled and honored. I love you guys for supporting me. So hiccups. So there was this other time. So as I was saying, we had agreed that she was going to come and fetch the what do you call it, the package, because she wasn't, no, she was, I think she wasn't willing to pay for the delivery, because I remember delivery was 9 rand per kilometer, and from Rustenburg North to Rietspreet, it's another story. It's very far, so she was probably going to pay a lot of money sharp. So on the day of delivery, she tells me that her aunt is coming to town, so her aunt will collect the package for her. I'm like, okay, it's cool. She gives me her aunt's number. I communicate with her aunt. Her aunt is like, she's still busy in town, so they'll tell me when she's done so that I can bring the package. I was already done with the package. I have this thing, I want to finish it the day before, so that if things go wrong on the day of delivery, then I have time to do damage control. So I was already done. I was only waiting on them. I wanted to bath, but then I decided, like, let me wait. I was waiting for them. So I waited for like 2 hours. And then after the 2 hours, I was like, maybe she's really not in a hurry. Let me just go and bath. And I did bath. I got the chance to bath and everything. And after, well, she sent a message, and she's leaving. She's in a taxi. She's the only one left. She can't get onto the taxi because she doesn't have the package. What for? Because in business, the customer is always right. I don't fight back. I don't do anything. I'm like, okay, I'm quickly finishing. I'm gonna bring it there. And then I ask her the taxi thing. She directs me. Okay, I get out of the bathtub. I was done bathing, yes. So I get out of the bathtub, quickly lotion my body, quickly dress up, and then we go to the taxi rank to the place that she had directed us to go to. We go there. When we get there, I call her. I'm like, where are you? She's like, no, for Coconut, please bring the package to Coconut. I'm like, so in my head, I think it comes with the fact that I'm very short-tempered. In my head, I start getting mad. Like, you said you were the last person to get into the taxi, so from taxi rank to Coconut. Anyways, we go there. When we get to Coconut, I tell her, my sister, for Coconut. She tells me, no, come back to the rank. I'm like, no, I can't come back to the rank. This back and forth and it's in your petrol, which we are not using my car. It's not a business car, it's my mother's car, so she's gonna have a problem. If ever I know, then I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'll just leave your package with the bodyguard for Coconut, and then you get it from them. Because it comes with the fact that Startasa Coconut is bar or tavern, I don't know, in town. It's a one-way road, so we can't, you understand me. So I'm like, now I'm gonna leave your package with the bodyguard, you get it from them. I'm not being disrespectful, but you'll get it from them. So because I had said I would leave the package with the bodyguard, she decides she can come up now. And when we were going to meet, I had really thought like it was going to be so hectic. I really thought she was gonna fight me, and I was like, you know what, I'm honestly not in the mood for this. But then she's all smiles and she's like, yo, I'm like, but then I decided to keep, the smile, and she's like, yo, this is so beautiful, everything. Okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, thank you. Sharp, cool. She gets onto the taxi, goes back home, fine. And then, okay, I'm home. I'm thinking about it. Like this is the most extra customer I've ever had. Like, why? Ebile mama, I'm busy talking with my mother. Okay, package. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm new and upcoming, so it's whatever. No, a phone call. Is this what we paid 800 rand for? Come like, no. Naliyo's daughter, who for another mother. Me and your daughter had agreed on 350 for a snack box. She's the one who added an additional watch. I watch American Swiss. And it was out of budget. So I was already done with everything because she made the order a week ago. And then Kanya watch, she said it the day before delivery. Now when I was already done with everything. So they mustn't forget it was an extra trippy. And obviously petrol and transport fees apply. I didn't add I had to go to stands. I only added money for 50. And then she's like, Marie, the contents in this thing, don't you forget, this is a personalized balloon. There's a box, those ribbons, the sticker and everything. She's like, no, I don't want to hear it. It's better we give you your package and you give us our money. I'm like, Njani. She doesn't know. So like, okay, Mari, in my head, I'm like, you had already because you're calling me and it's so now I don't say anything. I'm like, nah, this is not gonna happen. I'm not gonna give them their money. They wanna return a package with food. Who's going to eat food? Who knows what they did to the food online over the phone? So this girl who ordered the things from me, she's not saying anything. Only her mothers and her aunts are talking, and she's not saying anything. She's not telling them what's what, because she wasn't saying anything. She was just like she was asking for money. So Mama I think she was a bit disappointed because it's not what she had expected. I don't know what they had expected. And my guy, that was the most hectic. And then the day of the exchanging of the money and of the package, she has the audacity to text me then. Now you couldn't text me when your parents were calling and shit. She's like, Remo, where are you so we can meet? Your mother didn't want to tell me. Since she went mute, since to date, she hasn't said anything to me. And I'm also not gonna say anything to her because why? Anyways, I feel like that was the biggest, the one instant that fucked so much with my emotions. Like, I have never been so pissed over anything, like ever since the start of this story. Okay, I have been angry, sad, broken and everything with regards to my business. It was things that I feel like I had brought onto myself because I'm lazy, I procrastinate and everything. That was the first instant that I had been so pissed because of a customer. Number 2. This is also guys, communication is key. Communication is important. Communication, like, so this is what happened. It happens, Jorge. Someone texts me in the morning. She's like, I need a balloon today. I know I'm delaying. I'm sorry I'm late, but I need a balloon today ASAP. I'm like, what balloon do you want? What colors? Everything. I go to I print out the sticker. I go and buy everything that was necessary because I remember I hadn't stocked up yet. So I buy everything necessary. I'll put a picture of the balloon here. Alright. She's like, can you please do it for me? If needs be, I'll pay extra. I'm like, no, you don't need to pay extra. It's fine. Today isn't a busy day. I'm not busy with anything. I don't have any plans. So yeah, you'll pay the normal price. It's 180. she's like, okay, so thank you so much. Where do we meet? At KFC. Because I'm in Rustenburg, can I KFC for NJ. KFC. And she's in Polokwane. When I KFC, go Pick n Pay. No, fine. Here I am, bolting all the way to KFC. I'm like, I'm in KFC. I'm waiting for you. She's like, okay, I'm almost there. It's just that there's traffic. Traffic? No, Mari, it doesn't click to me. Like traffic. Mari, I'm asking myself, traffic because traffic maybe 24 25 and then when she gets to the KFC that she was referring to, she's like, for KFC, Gente, where are you? I'm like, for KFC. We even call now. For KFC, one of for KFC, photographer engine. I can't even know what KFC thing. Get a KFC, photographer engine, KFC, photographer engine in the rank. She's like, Nakimana KFC for Pick n Pay. And here I am now, I'm thinking, maybe there's a KFC for Pick n Pay, go a comments. She's like, can't you know what I look like? Get a forest and back for Nority. I want to come up with you. After so much work, I had even bathed. I was so happy to be finally meeting with a female customer. My heart sank. And then I sit. When I get home, I sit on the sofa. Hey, I get into the car. The Bolt driver is like, hey. I went to Sahai. Luckily, it was a card payment, so and then I sit next to the balloon. I sit next to my balloonie for my Polokwane client, and she's busy apologizing. I'm sorry, I thought you were in Polokwane. No, it's okay, it's fine. Give her communicate. I feel like we were both. The only wrong thing we did was not get full details on one another, like what's happening. I sit next to my balloon. Mama is like, Ibile, I'm on the phone. Yeah, you see. So get the whole deal. Yo, Mama, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. I'm like, you see communication. Like I feel like there was no time for communication because I felt like I wanted to do it because like I was very eager. I don't know why, Mary. I was very eager to do this, and yeah, it just never happened. Wasteful expenditure. So fine, even now the balloon in Navohai until it officially deflated. I don't know why my balloons take months to sustain. For instance, look at this one. This one is from last year. I think it was part of the first. I think in the first orders that I had made. I'll send a picture. So it happens this girl texts me on Facebook. She's so serious. I know her. We come from the same primary school. She tells me she wants this, she wants this, she wants this. She gives me colors, she gives me a week's notice. Okay, fine. I do all things necessary. This was like, this balloon is from 2020 November. Yeah. It was the most beautiful. Like ever since I started, it was like maybe my 3rd or my 4th. But for me, this one in particular stood out. Like it was the most beautiful. Like I've never felt so proud. I've never felt so proud about anything that I had made until I made this order. It was so beautiful. We had taken our time. We had put in effort. Me and my brother, like me and my little brother used to help me and my little sister. So we had put in a lot of effort. It looked amazing. Sharp. When it's time for her to come deliver and pay, she tells me she's in Joburg with family. I get to she's coming. I shouldn't be alarmed. She's going to pay. I'm like, okay, fine. But then as time goes on, my mother had told me that we have plans. So o kopa gore ke make sure gore this thing is taken beforehand. Fine. So kabo 3 I call her. She's not answering her phone. Her phone is ringing. It rings until it reaches voicemail. I call again because I'm like, guys, I just want other people to see this work of art, not from social media, not over the phone. I want them to see it like with their eyes because I'm so eager for them to see it. But so she's not answering her phone, and then she answers her phone 7. It's 7 p.m. She tells me her phone was lost at Magale, so they had to go back and look for the phone. They found it and they are on their way. And as I'm sitting, Papa mbotsa gore na ge motho o tlotsang audio kae ke ra re na la telephone go Magale se we tlo tsa mara like I think I didn't notice it. Papa ke no ile mo gore motho o makao because you've been calling and shit like that. So I guess it dawns to me like she's never gonna come and pick it up. And then Mama says, I think Mama knows that I'm very short-tempered and I tend to lose control when I get pissed. So she's like, don't say anything to her, keep quiet, don't say anything, don't send her any messages, just let her be. And I just let her be. And then she's the one who's texting me. She's like, I'll come and pick it up tomorrow at around 12. I'm like, okay. I've lost all hope in humanity at that time. I'm just like, if she comes, she comes. If she doesn't, she doesn't. It's just, I think I was sad and disappointed at that time. Or like, what in the actual fuck? And then fine, it's coolio. So from those 2 occurrences, what I learned from Polokwane thingy is communication. And I mustn't jump to do an order for anyone. That is why you have to order 3 to 5 days before date of receipt. Other than that, I can't create it for you because I feel like this thing of people asking for a gift today, wanting it tomorrow, it has made me not deliver to the best of my ability. You see. And then from the 800 rand people, I learned that I don't take last minute orders. If we agreed on a snack package 5 days ago and on day 4 out of 5 tomorrow's date of receipt you want to change it, I'm not going to change it. Unfortunately, you have to go and look for the extra thing yourself. What I learned from my work of art is that deposit first. I don't do anything for you if you haven't sent a deposit. But then it's like people pay the full amount because I have the Yoko Go payment link. So as soon as you get that, I have to choose the product from the database that I created. I guess if I should call it a database, yes. Choose from the database and you have to unfortunately pay the full amount. So I feel like that also encourages me to, be on time because it's like the person has already paid for everything, so I must do my job. So this led me, and then as time went on, the reason why I y'all know at the beginning of my business I had a certain price list, and after that things changed and prices went up. It's because I had to change my my supplier, my balloon supplier. This balloon wait, this thing we can't choose how a bubble balloon looks when you inflate it is so wrong because I don't know what this, it's like those old TVs that me go. This is like, and I feel like these balloons weren't quality. They weren't quality because the reason why it started deflating even though it was tied was because I get this sticker. There's a video that's going to be playing showing you how I apply the sticker. This sticker, when I removed the sellotape, when I removed the sellotape, I don't know what happened, but it caused this balloon to deflate, and the balloon was expected to be fetched the following day. So this deformed balloon, the one that looks like old TVs, we were supposed to deliver. So it happened. Obviously, I inflated a new one. Everything new, like and when we delivered, like that woman, I feel like she was the best. Like that was the best reaction to date. That was it was beautiful. She's like, oh, this is nice. They were like, I've never met someone so satisfied, so happy. It was beautiful. It's just that I couldn't catch it on camera because it was unexpected, but it was really beautiful. And also this other teacher from my primary school, I don't know her. They're the new teachers. She didn't teach me. Ma'am Sylvia Package. When I came out with the balloons in the package, everything. Woo! Here's the balloons. You're like. She had so much energy. She's like, and I will come back again and like it was really so nice. I feel like those are the moments that keep me going. Like, well, why balloons? We realized that there was a gap in the market. We always want to buy our loved ones something, but then we do not know how. And then we have people like me, obviously really easy, who will compile something for you, who are like, yeah, maybe we can try this, maybe we can try that. And then yes guys, what I can say about being a young business owner is that there are days for it's very nice, but there are those days for you just wanna cry. You like it has its ups and downs. There are days when it's very nice and you feel you've come a long way, you wanna go very far, and then there are those days when you just wanna leave this and ask yourself, why did you even start at the beginning? But just keep going. If you ever feel like you want to stop, remember why you started. So yes, it's nice, man. I don't know if anybody doesn't feel the same way about making money and making people smile and seeing satisfied faces, but it's very beautiful. It's very nice. So if ever you're thinking of starting your business, start it. It doesn't matter how you don't get sales in the first few months, maybe Mari, do it. Be like Nike, just do it. And for me, when you're in Motswana, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and recommend to your friends. Happy New Year, and yeah, peace out.